Hey guys, today we'll be checking out an OBD tool that I like to compare with some of the more expensive tools out there that we invested in. Something like Snap-on, Autel, and Launch. This one actually has an app. It's called the Repair Solution 2. It's a free app. And this tool actually, this is a OBD2 scanner, or it just connects to the OBD2 port. Now, it's supposed to be very good, and I wanted to check out like how it kind of compares to some of the more expensive tools that we paid thousands of dollars already. So just kind of want to go over that, and let's see what we can find out. This is supposed to have a lot of the features of the more expensive tools. So we're gonna open it up, connect it, and let's see what we find out. All right, now we're gonna open up the box and see what actually comes in the box. Get everything out. So there's user manual, owner's manual, and just the actual OBD2 scanner. That's all there is. So, all right, let's plug it into the car and let's connect it to our phone. For this demo, we are going to be using this 2011 Mercedes AMG G63. I know the car doesn't matter, but you know, just to give you an idea which vehicle we're going to be using it on as a demo. So all right, let's locate the OBD2 port on this G-Wagon, and I believe it should be right there. If you can, I don't know if it's clear in the video or not, but the port's right there. We'll just go ahead and connect. Alright, we needed some additional light. So there's the port. You can see it clearly now. We are going to plug in this connector. And there it is. As soon as you plug it in, it blinked one time. And then the rest of the setup should be on our phone. So I'm going to set the ignition to the on position, but will not be starting the engine. Oh wow, sorry, I meant not to start the engine. So let's cut it off. All right, there's the on position. You can see, okay. So the rest of the setup, like I said, is going to be on the phone. Alright guys, so the app that we're gonna need is called Repair Solutions 2. You can get that from Android or the Apple Store. Right there. So I have already downloaded the app, so I'm just gonna open it. Alright, so the first thing it asks for is, do you have a compatible scan tool? In this case, we're going to say yes. Let's see. We are going to check the boxes here. The scan tool is plugged in and the ignition is on. And then we're just going to go ahead and hit continue right there. Alright, there we go. And it's searching for the scan tool. Alright, so yeah, it did found one right there, as you can see. Okay, there it is, and we are going to select that one. And it says pairing in process, update available. Okay, ignition is off. Turn your ignition off. Okay, that's ensure vehicles parked and turn your ignition off. Okay, so we're just gonna turn it off as requested, and just gonna say begin update. And that beep is actually from the vehicle, not the scanner, just so that you know. So this is the first, since we're doing this the first time, you know, every other time it will not require any of these steps. It will just connect and you'll be ready to scan, I'm thinking. Alright, let me remove the key so the beeping stops. Okay, the key is removed. Let's see, I'm going to pause the video here. Alright, so update is almost complete, as you can see. So overall it did take about, I would say about 8 to 10 minutes, so you have to be patient with the update. So like I said, this is the first time I'm using it, so that's why it's updating it. So we're almost done here. Okay, finally the firmware has been updated, and then now it wants us to go and start the vehicle, or actually I would just put it in the ignition on position, not actually start it. So let's do that. Okay, so that's the ignition on position. Alright, so and then we will perform, let's perform a network scan. So it's trying to pair it again. Not sure why it's taking that long. Let's give it a so it did take about a minute, but it did say it was paired successfully, so I'm just gonna hit continue. Update odometer. Okay, so I mean, obviously it's not pulling the miles automatically, so I'm gonna put in 114,000 miles on this vehicle. Alright, so 114,000. Alright. Downloading profile, whatever that means. Let's see. So already I'm noticing this is a lot slower than many of the more expensive scanners that we use. But let's just keep going and see how it compares with them overall. So it's scanning a lot of the modules, looks like it. tire pressure sensor. I don't know why the screen keeps timing it out, but wow. So scanning modules, there's 44 modules to scan. Well, let's just keep on going. So it looks like yeah, it finished scanning all the modules and it's working on generating report. Okay, it completed the report. Here's what we see on the report. So it says all system passed. I mean, this vehicle did not have any check engine lights or anything like that, but I'm just using it for demo. Let's see what else is there. Alright, so it did not read the TPMS information, as you can see on this vehicle. The miles we had to enter. So there's some recall, TSB's information, warranty. Alright, so there's really no codes on it at this point, but let me see. Alright, so I think there we have it. And basically, if there were codes on it, I believe it would actually not only give you the codes, but actually recommend solutions for the codes. Let's see, what's this? Tap for details. Ready for emission test. Not sure what that means, but I just wanted to check some live data. Okay. I can't click. Alright, there it is, the live data. Alright, this is what I was really interested in. Let's just check short and long term fuel level trims. Let's check the engine RPM. I mean, let's randomly. I mean, there's not a whole lot of sensors that it can monitor, because the more expensive scanners have a much longer list of things you can check. Let's check fuel level input. All right, let's see. So these are the ones I selected for this test. I'm just gonna hit done, and let's start the engine. Let's see what we see. Okay, so we see data, long-term fuel. I mean, this is pretty neat stuff for a scanner for something that we are spending about $65. Usually a scanner in that price range is not able to do any of this stuff, you know, just basic code reader. So this definitely has value. Does it compare well to the most or more expensive scanners like Snap-on, Autel, or Launch, stuff like that? Definitely no. I mean, and they're much faster scanners, and they provide a lot more data. So overall, with this test, this is a very good tool for the value of $65 that we spent on it. It gives you a lot of data, but definitely, you know, not compared to the expensive tools. There you have it. If there are other features you like me to test on this app, do let me know, and we will try them out, definitely. All right, thank you for watching.